Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you my birthday party prep for my 1-year-old Jayden, and I can't believe he is 1 already. It's kind of crazy. So I did get these balloons, and I'll link everything down below for you guys so it's easier. A lot of the things I bought were from Amazon, and I just also DIY'd a lot of things. So here I'm hanging up his monthly pictures all the way from 1 month to a year old. And then I found this at Target, and this is the best blow up pool thing ever. One, I love that it's not like screaming color, and I feel like it's gender neutral. And it was honestly the biggest hit at the party. The kids could not stop going in and out of it, and it was just so awesome and absolutely such a great buy. So I hope they still have it so I can share it with you guys as well. Honestly, they need to make adult-sized ones like this. So let's get into cooking. I decided to make shish kebabs here, and I'm using beef steak. I think that's what it's called. This is from Target as well. So I'm using red wine here, 3/4 of a cup, and then soyaki sauce. This is from Trader Joe's, but soy sauce works just as great, and that's just 1/4 of a cup. Then I'm using some steak seasoning. You're gonna want to let this marinate for a bit. The longer the better, honestly. So I did let it sit for a few hours. And while that's kind of sitting there as well, you're going to want to cut up some peppers. I used pretty much every color, orange, yellow, and red, just not green. And I used 2 of each. I did have a party of like 20 adults, I would say. Honestly, I wish I could have made more, but this was like time consuming to begin with. Putting it on the stick was not fun. And then I'm cutting up onion here. I think I cut up like 4 in total. You want them in bigger pieces so you can put it on the stick. So you could use red, white, or yellow, whatever your little heart desires. And then mushrooms. I feel like I wish I got like the bigger mushrooms, like the full heads, because I feel like it would just be easier to put onto the stick. Some of these broke through, which was quite annoying, but I made it work. And then we have zucchini. Zucchini is a must. You can cut them just in circles. You can cut them in half. I kind of did both as I started running out of things. So I do recommend getting a little bit more peppers, onions, mushrooms, zucchini, and whatever else you may want to put on it for those like 20 adults, because I felt like I could have made a bit more. I feel like at the end 25 shish kebabs were made. But again, it could have been more where people could have eaten, 2 instead of just 1 each, because they were honestly such a big hit. Everyone kept asking me for the recipe. And once they're all done, just make sure you pour over the rest of that sauce and, coat a little bit of everything. And now time to bake with Jayden. All right, we got 1 cup of oat flour. You help me pour it in. Whoa, that's oat flour. Then we need 2 tablespoons of tapioca flour. Can I have that? Can you put 1 teaspoon of baking powder here? And you pour it in? Yeah? Here, I got it ready for you. Here you go. Hold. You want to hold it? Grab it. No? You don't want to try putting it in? No? Okay. I put it in then. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Gotta mix this, bud. Alright. Let's mix this up. You want to try? You want to try? No? Okay. It's funny? Okay, we got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh. And then we need some coarse sea salt. Do we have any coarse sea salt? I don't know. We need 1/3 cup of maple syrup. This is 1/3, so it's a little bit bigger than 1/4. You help me pour? No? Okay. 1/3 of maple syrup. Wow. Look how nicely that poured in. And then, what else we got? We need to add in 1/2 a cup of cashew butter. Where's our cashew butter? Alright, let's get some cashew butter here, bud. Oh, we're actually going to use that to measure. Can you hold it for me? Okay, here you go. Let's get 1/2 a cup in there. I think we have enough in here. I don't think so. You want to hold it? You hold for mommy? Hold this. Hold this. Yes. Oh, what's going in? Oh, look at that cashew butter. You like cashew butter, huh? Oh, you want to taste it? Try it. Try. Mmm. Yum. Is it yummy? Do you like cashew butter? You have it for breakfast sometimes, and you know mommy puts this in your smoothies. Oh, you want more? You want it off the spoon? Do we have 1/2 a cup there yet? No, we don't. We're missing a whole nother 1/2 of a cup. Okay, we gotta open this one. Are you taste testing it again? We don't put that in there, silly. We gotta mix this. No, that doesn't go in there. Right, we got 1/2 a cup. Wow. I might actually double this recipe, not sure yet. There we go, 1/2 of a cup. Ready? We pour it in. Pour? No? Okay. I'll do it. You just like watching it and taste testing, huh? Oh, where are you going? I lost you. How many cookies is this supposed to make? It only makes 12 cookies. We gotta double this. There's people coming over. Alright, let's double it. Yeah, I know. Too little, right? You getting hungry for cookies? You want a taste test? Look. Mmm. Yum. What do you think? Was it good? Does that mean would you like some more? You want more? Oh wow, look. What do you think about sprinkles? Should we add sprinkles or just add them on top? I think we should just add them on top. What do you think? Yeah? You agree? Okay. Perfect. We're on the same page. We're gonna scoop it. Ready? What?
I use all the cinnamon.
Good. They're coming out as perfect circles, huh? You excited to eat these? It's for your birthday tomorrow. You think all your friends will like them? I think so too. Oh, you want to touch it? Are you flattening it out for me? Oh, wow. Thank you. I think you're getting hungry, ready for dinner, bud. I think it's a hit, guys. Excuse me. You gotta wait till everyone comes for your birthday. You're funny. You know that? Hold on, mommy has to spread them out.
What is he eating? Can he eat that?
Yeah, there's no egg or anything.
Oh. Right,
Excuse me. You gotta see him. Look at him. I know, Ben. I know you want to eat them. They're not ready to eat yet. You can have one during dinner time, okay? Look, shake the sprinkles for me. Shake, 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 shake. We gotta get those sprinkles all mixed well before we put them on. Whoa! What do you think? They're nice and colorful. So while those were in the oven and they were super amazing too, again, I'll link down the recipes for you guys. I decided to also make these little mini chocolate chip healthy muffins so the kids can eat them. I'm really big on not having too much sugar for Jayden especially, and the kiddos that were going to be at the party. Us parents, I guess, can eat as much sugar as we want. But, you know, I try to obviously always bake healthier, cook healthier, and so on. So I will leave these down below. And the two people that I do get these recipes from, just from my bowl and Rachel Mansfield, they overall have really amazing recipes to begin with. They're one of my go-tos when I decide that I'm going to cook or bake something. So you should definitely check them both out. This was such a hit that the next day all the moms asked me what the recipe for this was, and they even took some home and the kids had them for breakfast. So, you know, that just tells you a lot. So the last thing I decided to make was honestly a craving of mine, and I felt like, you know, the adults can eat this because this definitely was a lot sweeter. This was a sugar cookie, like cheesecake sandwich type thing, but it was so good. I honestly ate the leftovers the next few days because I am a big cheesecake fan, and this just spoke to my heart. So if you love cheesecake, you should totally try this out. For the base, I just used something super simple. I crushed up graham crackers and then used butter to make it wet, and then really just put it into the pan, and I just pressed it down firmly because I didn't want to add any more sugar. I feel like graham crackers have enough sugar to begin with, so this was honestly just perfect. And then the rest of the recipe I used from a recipe that I'll share with you guys as well. So all you're gonna do is pour that cheesecake batter on top of the graham crust, the graham cracker crust, and then you're going to spread it out nicely. And then this part was a little bit interesting because it's cookie dough. I needed to flatten these out, so I kind of just made little balls and just squashed them like a pancake. And then, you know, put it on top, making sure a majority of the cream cheese part was covered. And then, of course, to make everything better, we just sprinkled things on top. What is a birthday party without sprinkles? So add as many as you want. We got John putting out the happy birthday sign out here. So just so you guys know, I have a slight obsession with using wooden boards and making, you know, boards out of anything. So I did make dessert boards, and I used Rice Krispies here, fondue, vanilla wafers. The list goes on, but I thought about anything that you could possibly dip in chocolate because I was doing this with a chocolate fondue kit. And then, you know, just organize it as best as you can. Here I'm adding peanut butter pretzels, and it may seem messy at first, but the more you start putting on, the more you're kind of gonna like smush it even together so you can add even more things, and you just make it work. So these are sugar cookies that I had leftover dough of, so I just baked them. And then over here, these are the chocolate straw things. Gosh, I forget what these are called, but anything that you could possibly dip in chocolate, you want to put on this board. And I just think it's great also that it rotates so people can take whatever they like, and of course just dip it into that chocolate. And then when the time comes, I'm gonna add some strawberries and bananas. And then I had to make another board with the cookies and muffins and everything that I baked. So these are how the cookies turned out. They were very yummy. They are definitely more on the dense side because they are made out of cashew butter. And then these muffins that were like the hit of the party. They were so good. I honestly made a double batch and I ended up freezing some. I also added some Hershey chocolate bars, the minis. I felt like maybe somebody wants to make a s'more on the fire that we have outside, so that's where that inspo came from, because there's marshmallows on the other board. But pretty much, decorate as best as you can. I really enjoy doing this. I'm such a visual creative person that everything needs to look pretty. I would never just put this on a plate. And of course, if you're not that person, there is nothing wrong with just putting it on a plate. This is just how I am. And if you're like me, I hope you find some inspo from this. And now I'm out here organizing some things outside. So this is our sandbox, and I'm just organizing the toys that can go in it into a basket. And just a tip for you guys, add cinnamon into your sandbox to keep animals away from it so they don't pee inside of it. This is the best bubble machine ever, and I'm just getting it ready with some bubbles already. There's a max fill. There we go. These are the little goodie bags for the kiddos coming. The girls have sunglasses, a colorful ball, and bubbles. And the boys have a toy truck for the sand, a soccer ball as well, and bubbles. All from the Target dollar spot. I made a cute basket of towels for the guests. This is gonna go by the pool. And then I have kid stuff here, but I'm waiting for the grass to dry. A little net, a soccer ball. This is a tunnel and things like that. So I decided to do this part on the day of the party, and honestly, I feel like that was a big mistake. I did not realize how many balloons were here, and I was going to do them all by mouth like a genius. Thank God I had the thing that I used to blow up the pool, so I did end up using that. I had no idea I could even use that. So I had his parents help me out, my husband's parents, and John helped me out as well. And they did come a little bit before the party to help us out, which was super awesome because I don't know if I would have gotten this done. So honestly, in the future, I don't know if I'll do the balloon arch myself again, or maybe just order one and get it over with. It's not hard. The kit is definitely super easy to use, but I feel like it's just a lot of work if you're doing it alone. But it's fun because you can do any colors you want and all the stuff where you choose all the different sizes of the balloons and things like that. So at the end of the day, I think it turned out really nice, but again, it was just time consuming, so leave enough time for yourself when doing this. And overall, I didn't pick a theme for Jayden's birthday. I'm not one of those moms who picks themes. I might be in the future, who knows, when he decides to pick a theme and says he wants Star Wars or, I don't know, cars or something. But I just went pretty simple. I went with, lighter blues, darker blues, whites, and silvers, and that was pretty much his theme. Then hubby continued to help me because he's so awesome. He's actually a really great helper overall. I remember growing up, my parents used to hate helping each other at parties, so my mom would always be doing things alone. So I'm happy to have the opposite. And we're just cutting up fruit here. This is a fruit board. You see, I really like my wooden boards. So I'm really just adding all types of fruit here: grapes, cherries, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. Honestly, the options are endless. I also think it's great to mix and match colors and, just have fun with it. Throw things everywhere and anywhere and just, design it from there, whatever you're feeling. Here I'm adding strawberries, and I just love how it turned out too. And then I have to say, this was my favorite part. This was inspired by Blissful Boards on Instagram, and I decided to get this one. It's paper mache, from Michael's, and we cut off the top. I had the husband do that because me and a knife is not always the best idea. I have cut myself before. It just, you have to be like super, particular and slow and, put some effort into it. So I let him do that. And I put pretty much everything I could possibly think of on this board, inspired by her. So I used all types of different crackers, from like wheat thins to like the regular like butter crackers, and other ones that had like cranberry in it or like seeds. So really just have fun with it. I'm also using different types of cold cuts. So I did salami and like ham. We're not like big cold cut fans, so I didn't want to put too much if there's leftovers. And then just a lot of fresh things. So like you have cheese cubes, Gruyere cheese, the one that you cut, like the blueberry one is so delicious, cucumbers, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, like red grapes, green grapes. Definitely add some color into it, mix it around, add a little bit here, add a little bit there, and it really just all comes together. Another good hit was like these garlic flat pretzels. I don't know what they're called, but those were great. And you really can just have so much fun doing this. I'm adding cherries now. Anything that you can pick at and eat is great. These went so fast. I cannot tell you how fast. And honestly, look how satisfying that looks. I took some flowers from our garden and just decorated the rest. So we got chicken smoke in there, and then we have the decor here. So table, it's really sunny here. We don't have an umbrella. It's not sure if anyone will be sitting here. A little mini pool for the kids while parents sit here. The umbrella will go in there for some shade. Then down here, we got some balloons hanging and another barbecue going on. And then we have this tent up here, happy birthday sign, balloons everywhere. I hung up little pictures of Jayden too. Oh no, he died. Why did he die? Then we have this set up for food. Got the balloon arch going on. We got the sandbox. Pictures of Jayden. We have the sensory picnic table. We have Jayden's playhouse here. Towels and the pool. And then down here we just have like a cute little area for the kiddos, the play gym, soccer, and so on, and the mini pool. Jayden had such a great first birthday, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I hope to see you in the next one.